All right, guys, welcome to Nothing is LB South Texas Golf Podcast. As usual, your host, Andy Torres. Don't forget, guys, presenting sponsor is FOREBROS Tour. Never golf alone again. Tonight's special guest, episode 204, is Alec Lauzon. He said lasagna. Lauzon. He will be on the show tonight. And he is the host of the Course of Life podcast. He's going to give some insight. He was on ground zero there at Bethpage Black at the Ryder Cup, and it's going to be a good time, man. I got to meet him out at Horseshoe Bay at a media event, and so I'm really excited to have him on the podcast to give his insight from being out there on ground zero out at Bethpage at Long Island. It should be a banger of a show.
This fairway Ed from Corpus Christi, Texas. Oh, you're listening to Nothing is OB.
Man, this game is crazy. You know, you come out here 1 week, you look like a major champion. The next week, you look like a 25 handicapper from Crabapple, North Dakota.
Right there, my Alice boys.
Let's go, bro.
3 shots, 4 par, I just do 2, 1 putt, par 4, birdie, woohoo, new driver, info,
my
replace,
interviews,
M2, par 5,
gonna have a
fairway,
banger
what
for you.
finna do? Think I'll try to get on into, stop right, good line, good view, it drew, shooter McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you, pew pew, fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing, sometimes these par 3 green look like an island, I'm plunging to keep it on dry land, at least I'm at.
All right, guys, welcome to Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast. Let's bring out my man Alex Lauzon of Course is Life Golf Podcast. Alex, how we doing tonight, my man? Let's see. You better be here. Alex, how we doing tonight, my brother?
Doing very well, Andy. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm coming in hot from football practice, but I get to talk my favorite. So one of the things, guys, I have Alex Lauzon on from Course of Life podcast. He's a jack of all trades. He talks about food. He talks about sports. Big Boston fan. We're going to talk about the Ryder Cup today. What are your thoughts on the Blue Jays and the Dodgers making it to the World Series?
Oh, interesting. Well, definitely a team in the Red Sox division that I don't mind winning.
Oh, stop.
Stop. Yep, that's right. You know where I stand. I'm a diehard Red Sox fan, so I cannot root for anything Yankee affiliated. So I'm just glad it wasn't them representing the AL East in the World Series.
You know what? You can never. I hate people being from Texas, right? Like there's certain people that I hate. Texas. I hate everybody in Texas, hate fans that root for everything Texas. Like those people make me sick. They're Longhorns fans, they're Aggies fans, they're Roadrunner fans, they're Cowboy fans and Texan fans. I said, your fandom is just all over the place. Like,
yeah,
I was like,
I
have zero respect for them, right? And I make sure to let them know that, like, pick a team and I'll respect you more in the morning, right? How's everything going?
It should be good. Blue Jays and Dodgers. I mean, obviously, I feel like the consensus is the public of America is just rooting for the Blue Jays, team that hasn't done it in a while because we've seen the Dodgers. But I also come from that perspective. I remember being a Patriots fan for a couple of decades and being that team that everyone hated because we were winning all the time. And that's exactly what the Dodgers are doing in baseball right now. So.
Okay. That's golf. That's baseball right there, and it's easy for me, especially being a football coach. It's easy for me to, when the Yankees checked out, you know what? Hey, I was like, that's one less sport I have to watch because, man, I'm deep in football right now. All right, but let's get into some golf. Alex, how's everything on Course's Life podcast side right now?
It's going well. Yeah, we've had a great 2025. It started with a great trip where we got to connect at Horseshoe Bay, and we've done a lot of fun golf content. Let's see, I got to play at Big Cedar Lodge, which is a really cool golf destination, driving up to Illinois for the summer, which we do every summer up there, spending time with the in-laws. So got to have a cool Midwest golf experience playing courses in Illinois and Wisconsin, like right in peak season when the weather was really nice there as well. And just been covering a boatload of tournaments. We last caught up in May when I covered the PGA Championship at Quail Hollow. Since then, I'd gone and covered the Women's PGA at PGA Frisco as well too, and a few other events as well too. So it's been a pretty busy 2025 indeed.
So tell us, man, take us to your Bethpage Black experience. Now, you know what? we're big United States fans and we're US guys. I mean, you cannot root against your country. But you know what? People gave me so much crap for being a Luke Donald fan and like being like I am. I mean, as a coach, I'm not a captain, but like just being respectful of his captaincy. Now, what were your views? And you're up north guy. You're a Keegan guy. You're a Keegan lover. I know you are. Yeah, you're a lover of Keegan. And so what were your thoughts on the two captaincies?
Fun fact, Keegan Bradley he won the state championship the same year that we went to the finals, my senior year in high school, about 20 years ago. And here we are 2 decades later. I'm just like fly on the wall watching him be the Ryder Cup captain all these years later. And yeah, you mentioned it. It was like a real big build-up moment. You know, he got left off the team in 2023 as a player, probably arguably delivered a good enough campaign in the last 2 years to be a player on this team. And I think that's one of those things he's going to look back on, and we're all going to look back on, is could Keegan have been part of that roster of 12 to deliver a little bit more spark from a player captain perspective? And a couple picks like guys like Harris English and Colin Morikawa, they got wiped, quote unquote, in the easiest way to say it.
That was a bad pairing. That was
and it happened twice. So there were just a couple questionable things along that line. There's a lot of stuff that came out afterwards about maybe the lack of preparedness and lack of practice holes and practice rounds at Bethpage in the days leading up to the Ryder Cup. I'm hearing Team Europe got upwards of 4 full 18-hole practice rounds in, if not more, whereas Team USA only got in like 9 holes 3 days.
Do you think that is it's a product of just being a U.S. player, like all we have to do is show up, or being it that this is our course, we should be familiar with it? Do you think that's just what it is?
There was, I feel like, a little bit of that complacency, yeah, for sure, leading up to it. And then it's just what we saw and what played out, especially on Friday and Saturday, and arguably Sunday as well, too, is just the real divide between how Team Europe goes about their business and is built and put together versus how Team USA is. It really felt like out there, Team Europe was a cohesive unit of guys that were all working together towards a common goal. Team USA kind of seemed like a cluttered mix of guys who were in good form that didn't necessarily form the best of bonds that we saw from past Team USA Ryder Cup teams, which are now pretty distant memories at this point. But yeah, I saw a lot of that play out. And by the way, that played out down to the fans too. Man, Andy, Team USA fans, we got to work on our cheers and our chants, because we got nothing on what Team Europe brought. Those fans had the lyrics down. They had the clap. They did it on beat. It was just everything about what Team Europe did, from the fans to the players. They just came correct, and they were very on par and accurate with it.
See, and that's one thing, like, it's just so clever and so catchy how the European fans are. And it's just like the sentiment of listening and hearing other podcasts and from other people give their take on the crowds is that European fans are so happy-go-lucky. They just want to party. They want to enjoy themselves, and they give off the good vibes. All right, so I thought about this, right? I said, okay, just like you stated, we don't have songs, right? Well, I think if I was a European fan, I would sing the song "Scotty Doesn't Know."
Oh yes, that is sitting out there as well too. They had one that they put together about Scotty, never seen him win a point or something like that, because he had not won a lot of Ryder Cup points in recent years. So
it's Tiger-esque, very Tiger-esque, very Ryder Cup Tiger-esque.
How the two most dominant stroke play golfers, arguably of this current generation, seem not to be able to translate their game to match play is definitely one of the bigger mysteries in the game. For sure.
See, and I think it's just we as commoners or hat golfers, like, we'll never be able to get into the mind of somebody who can dominate individually, right? Such an individualistic sport like golf is, or what is a stroke play, or playing their own ball, right? And the thing is, like you stated off air, you said that before we got on, is that how amazing, or how individual, how great the United States players were, and it just they showed it in singles.
Oh yeah, the Sunday was electric. So Saturday was obviously quite depressing for the vibe at Bethpage. If you're wondering what the vibe is like, it was basically like a funeral by the end of the day on Saturday. The lead felt insurmountable. I was basically going into Sunday just saying, well, I'm here for content. I'm here to enjoy the day. Like, let's just prolong the inevitable for as long as possible. That was my goal on Sunday. And then lo and behold, shout out to the Team USA players from an individual perspective, really bucking up in those singles matches and getting early points on the board. And there was probably a good hour or two where the roars were hitting all throughout the course. If it was those Masters vibes on Sunday, it was really cool. It eventually fell short, but for a glimmer of hope there, you did kind of have that feeling that you were about to see something amazing in terms of a USA comeback.
How was it in regards to logistics? Like in regards to where maybe as a fan you could view it, the experience, and maybe like was it tough to be a fan there, or was it tough to view the tournament? I know it's a lot different, right? Viewing the Ryder Cup as opposed to a full event where everyone's starting tee times on the front nine, the back nine. How was it?
Yeah, it's interesting. So obviously it was very crowded there, huge crowds, great. Obviously we heard a lot about the crowds, for better or for worse. They were loud and they were there. In terms of watching, it's tricky from a spectator's point if you did not have like a hospitality seating arrangement. If you were a general admission, just like I was just one of the fans there. But essentially the motto was you either needed to get a few holes ahead and sit there for 30, 45 minutes, wait for the matches to come to you. If you have that patience, you could be in the first couple rows and see everything loud and clear. Other than that, it was 5, 10 deep, wiggling through big crowds, mosh pits of people by greens, trying to just jump up in the air or be on your tippy toes to see anything. So there was a lot of that going on. You had to be a savvy golf fan to see things correctly at the Ryder Cup. It opened up a little bit on Sunday with the singles being 12 different matches, but Friday and Saturday definitely are an animal if you're just part of the public attending.
So, what is your favorite? I know you've covered the PGA out of Quail Hollow. You've covered the women's PGA out at Frisco. What is your favorite type of event to cover and to be a fan at?
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, so selfishly, I'll answer that first from a content perspective, which you'll appreciate, is if I'm going to a tournament and I'm trying to get the best content, like behind the scenes with players, and I'm doing something behind the scenes like I'll do in a few weeks with the LPGA, I usually like going early in the week, like on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, of like a non-major event. That's when you get the players in their best form. They're not quite super, major locked in. So selfishly, I'd answer that from a content perspective. But as a fan, you got to get yourself to the weekend finale of a PGA or LPGA event. You got to be there for Saturday and Sunday, and you got to see the climax and the actual finishing of who wins and hoist the trophy. That's like one of my favorite experiences in golf, is seeing who gets it done and seeing the pressure-packed putts and moments there on the final holes. There's truly nothing like it. And as much as it hurt to see Shane Lowry hole that putt, I watched him run the lap around 18th green, just in absolute exhilaration. Like, you can see me kind of celebrating it. As much as I hated it, I did love seeing that moment. The fans absolutely erupted. It's like they just won their Super Bowl. So you can't recreate moments like that unless you're there.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see Netflix, Full Swing. I can't wait to see what documentary they come out, because I did watch over and over again the episodes of Rome 1 and 2, right? For in Full Swing in season 2. And I watched Una Familia several times, the documentary that was on Luke Donald's captaincy for, out in Rome, and Marco Simone. And so, like, I'm dying as a coach. I just think he put on a clinic of how to get your team prepared and how to get the job done. Because, I mean, captaincies back-to-back, I think there was only, for Europe, there's only one other captain that I think won, right? That won two Ryder Cups. And I think, was it Jacqueline or Tony Jacqueline? I can't remember the name.
It was a while back, yeah.
There you go. And I think it's just, I have the utmost respect as a coach, as a teacher, how he got the job done.
Yeah. Well, he's starting to, develop a rapport now. He's done this a couple times. He's already been toyed with the idea of being a captain for a third time. It's like why not? Why not just roll this out and keep this going? It almost makes me think that Team USA may want to look into someone who could be captain for 2 or 3 Ryder Cups in a row, and we know that. So we know that they can put a 4 or 6 year plan in place to really get this right for selections and Ryder Cup Team USA's moving forward. That might be a change that Team USA might want to look at is getting someone who can commit for 2 or 3. I don't know if Tiger wants to cut captain right now. He hasn't expressed interest in doing it, but I think if you told him he could be the captain guaranteed for a few Ryder Cups in a row, that conversation might change a little bit for him.
You know what? So many podcasts, and even you were toying with the idea of Tiger coming back, and then you have Tiger's. I don't even know what number back surgery. Does that bum you out, or is this kind of like turning the page of the new golf, or what golf looks like now?
I know. It's just, we're holding on because he's that legend from my childhood growing up watching the game, what brought me into the game quite literally. It's hard to see him going out like this, and you can see there's still a little bit of fight for him to be active and do what he can. Even the minimal schedule of just seeing him with Charlie and seeing him at TGL events and 1 or 2 majors, like that's our new quota for Tiger Woods right now. So it does show you that it's pretty much time to move on. Like those conversations are still out there. Does Tiger have one more amazing moment in golf? I'm pretty close to shutting the door on that at this point, and I think he is too. Which is it's sad to say. Obviously, I don't like saying that, but it's kind of the reality we're right now.
And I agree. You had people, you had some of his buddies toying with the idea. Said, "Hey, come play at the Champions Tour, right? Come play. You get to drive a cart, and you'll be okay." We all look forward to seeing him at the PNC with him and Charlie. But you're right. I think it's just that's where we're at. And you know what? I'm not a fan of the TGL. Are you a fan of the TGL? I'm just not a fan of simulate. Like I don't know. I love the real golf. Like give me real golf any day of the week.
Yeah, the TGL. You know what I really find most enjoyed about it is everything but the golf. I really enjoy the 30 seconds between the shots, that hot mic banter, the introductions, the actual stadium presence of the fans. Those are the things I find enjoying about the TGL experience. But you're right. For some reason, the golf and the actual hole-to-hole, what's happening, I do take one quick look at the hole and say, wow, that's a cool, fake golf hole they're about to hit into. For some reason, it hasn't fully registered with me, but I'm obviously willing to give it a second chance as we head into year 2 here.
Okay, back to the Ryder Cup. All right, so as you were there, did you hear, were there any other rumors of any juice or any Hugo that came out that maybe wasn't as big or publicized or maybe didn't come out?
No, it's just, obviously people are dissecting the incidents with the fans versus the players. And what I will say anecdotally, you know me, I'm a golf psycho. I walked 18 holes for a morning match. I walked 18 holes for an afternoon match on Saturday. I walked 18 holes on Sunday. So I was out there as much as anyone could have been. Yes, there were isolated incidents where fans went way over the top, said offensive stuff, classic undereducated USA golf fan. We just go to the lowest common denominator. Again, going back to us just not being as cool of fans, the Europeans. But digressing from that, it was that was the thing is I want to give credit to a lot of the European players and especially Rory McIlroy for actually playing a lot of those insults off very quickly and in a funny way and like with a smile, a grin, and then a striped tee shot. Like that was how he got his revenge all weekend long. Is you hurled the insults at him. And then 1 out of 3, he'd fire back something funny. But 9 out of 10 times, he just pegged the ball and just hit an absolute laser right down the fairway in front of everyone's faces. And that was the ultimate shut up all weekend. That was the thing you just kept seeing over and over again. And that's how they kept nailing the door shut and made that lead insurmountable on Sunday.
Why can't we see more of that, Rory? Why is it now that, you know what, when he first got on the Ryder Cup, he kind of played it off as just another tournament, and now it's just like it's his love affair. And you know what, he had the weight, he had the huge monkey or the gorilla lifted off his shoulders by winning the Masters, and it's just, is he playing just that much more free?
I think so. He's really come into a very fatherly role with that team, as crazy as that is. I know he's like 35, 36, but he feels like a hell of a lot older in that locker room because he's been to so many Ryder Cups now. He's got so much experience. him and Shane Lowry are basically attached to the hip as long as he stays pretty high in the world rankings for future Ryder Cup teams as playing partners. So he's part of that institution right now, and he's obviously thriving off of lots of Ryder Cup success in his career at this point. And you mentioned it, checking off that Masters was huge for him. Massive sigh of relief. He was asked immediately after when we talked at Quail Hollow about, like, is there another North Star for you right now? Like, what's next on the list? And he really didn't have anything. It really was that career capping of a win for him. He's like, I'm still out here and I love the game and I enjoy winning, but like, he's like, he was very candid admitting like that was the one that was hanging over me for a long time. So yeah, I mean, you really can't be any more freed up, more emotionally and mentally than he is right now.
Now, as we talk about the winning team, where does the United States go captaincy wise from here? There was rumors about they want to give Keegan another shot at this, or do they go with who was, I guess, who was supposed to be in line was Stuart Sink was, they said that was one of the guys. Do they go with him? Where do they go from here?
Maybe last winning captain, Steve Stricker. Bring him back from 2021.
Why not, right? Why not bring him back?
I don't know. I'm thinking of just the common denominators. Jim Furyk's still part of the Ryder Cup fabric. He was there at Bethpage supporting Team USA. He won in 2016. It's just like I'm going back to what worked most recently for Team USA, and that was 2021 in Whistling Straits. A little bit different circumstances, but still, I would look in that direction. I like a guy like Strick just because he's very even keeled. He's just not too much of a disruptor. Keegan is a very passionate person. He does bring a very loud volume to his captaincy, so that can go different directions. I would start there. Phil has publicly expressed interest in not doing it. He's pretty much counted himself out. He says Ryder Cup career is over. Tiger, again, going to be really only a sell if you're going to sell him on maybe being a captain for an era and trying this a few times and really putting a system in place where every single month, the top 20 or 30 guys are all going to meet, or every quarter, and they're going to meet, and they're going to have a day where they play together, and they're going to get to know each other a little bit. And we're going to really regularly work this up over a 2-year period. Those are the type of things I would hope would be happening heading into 2027 in Ireland.
All right. So my last question in regards to the Ryder Cup,
Yep.
Where do you think that the United States fell short in regards to course setup?
The rough was just cut way too short. I was walking right along the fairway, and this was like the Valero Texas Open rough. I'm no joke. It was like nothing.
Those are fighting words right there. Those are fighting words right there. One of the hardest setups in PGA Tour, right?
Yeah. But basically speaking to the idea that Bethpage Black, traditionally a tough, grueling U.S. Open venue where you find 3 to 5 inch rough shortly off the fairway, and you get to that fescue real quick. Barely saw any of that all week. A lot of good lies in the rough near the fairway. It was not really kind of set up to be grueling by any standpoint. Very much point to point with the way they work tee boxes and the trees, which kind of mimicked in a weird way a lot of courses I see on the DP World Tour that those European guys play with regularity. So those would be the first things that would come to my mind. It's just, I didn't like walking the rough that was like, 2.5 inch cut probably, I'd say.
All right. Okay. So one of the other questions I had, now we're going to be in your neck of the woods. How excited are you for the Good tournament that's going to be the Good PGA Tour event that's going to be held out in, is it Barton Creek?
Yeah, next November at Omni Barton Creek Resort. It's interesting. You and I went to Horseshoe Bay Resort earlier this year, and Good at that point was in the process of planning a tour where they are doing one-day events televised on Golf Channel. You may have seen them in some recent months. They ended up doing one at Horseshoe Bay, which had a pretty good turnout. And it was really cool to see that course highlighted as well too, with the water in the background. And that was definitely a preceder of what's to come with this news now, where they quite literally bought a PGA Tour event. It's crazy to say that in 2025, a group of YouTube golfer content creators bought the rights to a PGA Tour event. That just in and of itself is pretty badass to hear, and it shows how far their reach is. They're a brand name not only in golf content but now in apparel as well too, and for their ability to, start by hosting these one-off events on Golf Channel and now turning it into a full-fledged PGA Tour sponsorship, it's pretty impressive. It really shows you how the landscape is changing in golf for sure.
Especially, and I think it is. It's just it. What are your thoughts on Good? Like, I mean, are you fans? Are you fans of their channel? Are you fans of their content?
I've consumed some of their content. I wouldn't consider myself like a big fan that's watched all the videos. I would say I was pretty late to the party on Good, actually. I kind of first started by following, I believe, Garrett Clark, and then trickled over to seeing some of their highlights, obviously, because the algorithm will hit us if we're in our space. No matter what you're doing on Instagram, you're going to find a Good video eventually. They're going to show it to you. But yeah, just a huge group of really not only talented guys from a content perspective, but the name, it describes them perfectly. Very good players, all of them in their own right. So that just makes the content even more electrifying because they have the opportunity to make eagles and hole-in-ones on camera and unbelievable shots with regularity. So, they're leading the way. So I can't have anything but reverence for them. I think some golf fans, maybe more on the traditional end, may have critiques of the audience that they might be bringing into the game, but to each their own. I have to appreciate what they're doing to move kind of our craft forward.
Yeah, I can see that right there. It's like you got the bro golf, right? And I guess everybody's, you know what, we do it as well, right? I mean, we're in the content business, and I think for you, you do a lot of trick shots. You do a lot of flop shots. I saw you working on the other day. I'm like this. I said,
always.
What Alex is doing? I said, I can do that. I'm like, I can do what he's doing, right? And then the blindfold shots, and then the left-handed shot. Okay, now those are some things I can admit I cannot do, right? Or maybe if I had to. Now put me only having left-handed shot and I have to hit out of the woods, different story. Hey, I'm a grinder. Goonies never say die. I'm making it happen, right? So I think from my end, I'd rather talk golf. I'd rather talk more golf. And I'm not so much of a content creator in regards to playing, right? Like I think from my view, I think the playing is left for some other people. I'll let you play. I'll let other guys play. There's one I'm starting to see a lot. Everybody is trying, like my buddies here in town, there's a big group called SA Golfers. And a lot of times whenever anybody posts something about playing, I have my friends saying, Andy, this is your fault. This is your fault. This is why these people are coming out of the woodworks. Andy, this is because of you. And I always say, I talk golf. I don't play. I talk golf because I don't have time to play a lot of golf, right? And so what are your thoughts on people coming out and everybody being a content creator?
Well, it's like it's a convenience thing. I feel like this generation that just preceded us, we just missed it. You and I were in the age where we remember when there was no internet and when you had to plug in and when you didn't have a cell phone. We also know this age as well. So we have a good balance. The generation that precedes us, they grew up on the internet and they grew up in an age where they see the easiest path to having a completely, free, self-sustaining schedule is to just influence and just be yourself and do it publicly and hopefully make money off it. So in a weird way, I think that empowers a lot of people to try it in their own aspect. The question is there passion behind creating it, and do they actually like the process of creating it? That's what eventually weeds out who does it for more than a year and who just does it for a few rounds. But I actually appreciate that there are more people in your circle that are at least opening up to the idea of golf from a content perspective, and like that's something that they do could be a highlight that someone else could enjoy. So I'm never gonna hack on anyone who is just executing free will and just having fun and putting the camera out and showing off their golf round. Personally, like you, I am not a person that will sit around and watch every single shot of some dude shoot 85 at a course in Texas. I'm not interested in that throughout the day. I just like maybe 2 or 3 highlights. Show me the waterfall, show me the coolest tee shot, and then show me the meal you had after the round. Like that, I'm kind of more in that frame of mind, which I think you are too.
See, and that's what I'm saying, and that's why I have a lot of respect for what you do and for what guys like you and guys like us do. Like, I mean, I am curious, and I think the issue that I have is when I see people and they say the best country club, one of the best courses. And I'm like, I mean, is almost every course that we play at, could it give us like some of the best vibes? Yeah, hell yeah, right? Like, I mean, like have I had a perfect sundown on just a crappy course out here in Spring Branch, Texas, like out at Rebecca Creek? Yeah, I did. You know what? I had some great vibes out there. Like, and I'm just like, when you say, my issue that I have with some of this is that when people they're trying to say the best this, the best that, because they want the clicks, you know, like it's kind of like Dan Lanning when they played Colorado last year. He's like, you know what, we're playing for wins. They're playing for clicks. And you know what, and I know in a way we are too. I understand that. But I'm just like, I'm just playing for I'm doing this for the love of the game. And that's why, like, I have an appreciation for like what you do, because in a sense we're grinding out there. You know, we're fighting, and we're putting out content that I think it comes from a great place.
It does. And you know why it does is because like you and I will have opportunities for what we do that make us feel like we're seat 1A in first class in the plane. And then we also have opportunities that make it feel like we're 36B in the back of the plane. So we can live on both sides of the scale, and that goes for golf too. We can be playing the nicest resort course, or we could be playing the muniest of munis, and we could have just as much fun over 18 holes, and there would be just as much to cover. I could get you just as much great content at a muni course for over 18 holes with the nicest resort in the world, because that's what the game does. It just brings to a unique landscape every time and unique people together.
Amen, right there, guys. Let me make sure I'm saying. I'm not the greatest pronunciator, so I say Alex Lauzon. There you go.
It's so easy. Lauzon, like you're saying lasagna.
But I have trouble saying lasagna. That's there you go. Alex Lauzon right there from Course of Life podcast. Make sure you check him out, guys. He's one of the best in the game. Not only does he talk sports, he talks food, my favorite. I don't like to drink my calories. I love to eat my calories. And such a badass dude. Alex, thank you so much for being on the show, my brother. I so appreciate you.
Absolutely, man. Great to connect, and we'll see each other soon.
All right, man. You have a good night.
Cheers.
Alex, man, he's such a badass dude, man, and such a great guy. I'm so thankful that we had the opportunity to connect out at Horseshoe Bay, which is a great resort. You know what? He took his better half. I took my better half, which was Michael Osman out there. And Osman slept in. He didn't even play one of the courses. Now, I see right here, the prodigal son is returning tonight. Lower it. You gotta lower it, bro. You gotta lower it. Lower the volume.
All right, I'm 10-4. Let me see.
Lower the volume in the background.
I'm trying. I haven't used this computer in a long time.
Is it Windows 2008?
You got jokes today, huh?
Dude, I always got jokes. Hey, whatever's in the background, there you go, right there. What's up? Hey, just in case y'all don't know who this guy is, I'd say good-looking guy, but this old.
I had to dust it off a little bit.
There you go. That's Freddie. He throws all his hats in the wash. Garcia, right there, brother. How we doing tonight?
Good. It was a long time coming, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. Today's a good day, bro. It's like Ice Cube. Today's a good day.
Hey, you know? Bro. Okay, how's the golf game looking right now, bro?
It's looking pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had John Tejada on the ropes. I had Jeremiah's in this. Weak state, right? No offense, bro. I love you. Happy birthday, Jeremiah, dude. It's like that post you put. It's about brotherhood. Respect that 100%, bro. But and then I had Paul, dude. That day at Lackland. Like, I felt untouchable, bro. I was like, bring on
bro, but Lackland is your course. Guys, if you remember Freddie right here, former co-host, he's working his way back, man. You know what? Us little guys.
My jaw hurts, though, dude. My jaw hurts.
Us little guys, I said, you know what? We always find little crevices, right? We work our way back.
My elbows kind of hurt too, bro.
Bro, all right. But the thing is, I I don't think it's fair to play you at Lackland. That course, that is like your home course. You play it really well. It suits your game, and I think it's a course you feel super comfortable at. If no one's ever played, if you haven't played Lackland Air Force Base, Gateway Hills here in San Antonio, Texas, like Robert says, it's a gateway to the Air Force, right? Well, you know what? I think it's right. It's all in the name, Gateway Hills. Like there's tons of hills, tons of elevation for it just being in San Antonio, and it's a great course. Robert does a great job.
Bro, it was an awesome shape. I swear, bro.
But okay,
best shape.
You know what? No. No lies are being told here, right? No lies are being told here. Robert and his staff do a great job. But I think the courses, and I'm not trying to down or talk shit about Fort Sam. That's not what I'm trying to do. I think Randolph and Gateway Hills, they're more gems because not everybody gets base access, and I know you see the difference.
Yeah, dude, and that's like you said, dude. Like we had one of those conversations back in the day was like about foot traffic. You got to watch that foot traffic. But dude, Robert, I swear, dude, that day like everything was going good for me, bro. Like the greens were receptive to my game. My chipper wasn't, like my chipper, it'll run on me sometimes, bro. It would stick. I was getting under the ball, but then I just went and took my nephew Sunday, bro. Shot horrible, bro. But again, it's like pressure burst pipes. I think that playing, and it's like the true saying, bro. You play around good people, you become like better. You know what I mean? And I think that playing with Jeremiah, John, Paul, and those guys, dude, like it elevated my game to a different level. I wanted to be on their level, dude, and I thought I played pretty good, bro. I was going 8 over into 16, bro. That's fucking incredible, bro.
Right here. You were talking about it right here. Let's wish a happy birthday to Jeremiah, the golf father, president, and not only is he a client, he's also the president of FOREBROS Tour. He's a tournament director, tournament scheduler. Right there, there's Maya's picture with his dip cone right there, and I think that's just that's a great picture, Maya. We love you, man. Bro, happy birthday.
Whoever put
you
that picture of him and his good days, bro.
You know who that was, right? That was Jake.
Yeah, Jake put it. Yeah, sorry. Jake,
but you know, Jake is like a Facebook. He's a detective. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's that couch guy that just in there looking for.
Well, he works from home. He works from home.
Yeah.
So you know what? He has all the time, right, bro? What do they have?
He's the one that goes to your Facebook when Facebook first started and stuff. All your high school pictures.
Was it? He's on MySpace. You know when you had your first friend Tom, right? When Tom was your only friend, bro. So, yeah. Brother, okay. So, as we talk about our golf games, Brucey, my golf game is in the crapper right now, bro. I'm just.
Dude, you told me, bro. You told me.
I know, we have FOREBROS Tour has Malito Series this weekend out at beautiful Alsatian golf course, and you know what? It's $100 buy-in. I mean, and it's legit because again, you know what? FOREBROS Tour takes no money out of it, right? Keeps none of it for themselves. Every penny goes out to the members. But I think it's just I ain't ready. My game is not there. Like if my game was where it normally could be, I definitely like Maya's like this, bro. He goes, "Do you want to go half and we'll split your winnings 50-50?" That's what he even said.
Dang, bro, that means he believes in your game, bro.
And that's what I told him. I said, "So you're saying you believe in me?" And he goes, "That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can get a skin."
Well, dude, I saw and I left you hanging. Like, let's talk about it. I left you hanging at Randolph, and I'm sorry for that, bro. But
I know, bro. But that's your style. That's your style. That's your MO.
I just hit and run, bro. They call me the hit.
Not even. You don't even hit. You just run.
I know. I just itch and run, right? But dude, and Alice Station treats me good too. Like Alice Station I've shot 82 one time, and I think my lowest round there was like an 80, I think, dude. So Alice Station fits my game perfectly. But again, it's my putter. But it's like we talked about before, dude, is that I don't stay consistent to one putter. And then Leo gets into my head, bro, where Leo's like, "Bro, why do you even putt, bro?" Like that one time that we played together, dude. And I'm like, I knew
it wasn't gonna work out, bro. I knew it, dude. Because I know you. You're a very hard partner to be around. You're heavy. You're heavy, but you hide your weight well. You hide your weight well.
Dang, bro, trying to say I got boobs to it.
No,
bro.
but I'm saying is because I hide my weight well. Well, at least I think I hide my weight well. And then I look at myself and said, "Oh, and I'm not hiding my weight well at all."
Yeah.
But I think like it. Not even Leo could carry you. Patty could carry you.
No, but
Patty could carry you.
But again, both of them good spirits, dude. But dude, Patty has that mentality, bro. Like, hey, dude, it's cool, bro. Like, just play your game. Like, you know what I mean? One of those guys, like kind of like a dad that's like wants to be your friend / dad, and Leo is just straight up like dad, like just dad. Like, hey, bro, there's no friend in dad here. Just I'm your dad and that's it. Bro.
I'm your dad and that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, what is it? What is it? It's like I'm your dad. We ain't friends. We ain't.
Yeah,
I am not your friend. I'm
bro.
your parent.
Yeah, Patty's like that cool dad, right? Like, hey, how was school today, bro? You want to go to the party this weekend? Like,
Hey,
you know,
like,
what I mean?
hey, you need me to buy you beer? You need me to buy you beer? You know, whatever.
I know,
Don't
right?
tell your
Drop
mother.
pick you up. Yeah, dude, like, no, dude, and but playing with Patty, like I said, and I feel bad because like both of them, I let them down, dude. Like,
Oh, we know,
Leo,
but that's your MO. You let your partners down. But why do we give you what? Like, look, you're on the podcast tonight. Why do we all keep giving you chances? Why do we? Because we love you, Brucey. That's why.
I don't know, dude. I thought because I was on the spectrum or something, dude. I don't know, dude.
Well, that too. You're gonna get a donation. You're gonna get a charity donation. Can you sign up? Can you sign up my hours, bro? Can you sign up?
I know, bro. I know, man. But no, dude, it feels good to be back, bro. And like, I swear, bro. Like, so not only today, dude, did I get this good news, right? Like, just out of the blue. I'm always ready, dude. I'm always ready, bro. Like every Wednesday, bro, I was just like, hey, let me just have my little setup just in case Andy needs me, dude.
You said you didn't even know your computer. You don't even know your password to your computer.
1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and I was like, oh shit, I think this is for real, bro. Like, I think he's really done, right? No, dude, and no, right? But and then out of the blue, bro, I got some other good news today, dude. So I was like, man, I should go buy some damn like lottery tickets or something, bro.
You don't gamble. You don't gamble.
Yeah, true. Not on myself.
So what was the other good news?
So no, the other good news, bro, is there was a family member that I hadn't talked to in like years, bro, and out of the blue, shot me a text and was like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, this and this and that." Like just a very emotional text, bro. But again, I'm not talking like in years, bro. Like not months, not.
Why do you always have all these people that you know it? Like it's you have issues with all these people.
They have issues with me, bro.
If it's not them,
I'm the problem, bro. You know I'm the problem, bro.
We all know you're the problem. Yeah. But that's the first step, bro. That's the first step to.
I think the only one who hasn't really left me is Esther, dude. But I mean, hey, it's bound to happen, right?
Well, you know what they say: two negatives make a positive, right?
Yeah, a negative times a negative equals a positive.
All right, bro. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about your putting. Okay. So let everybody know what is going on with your putting situation right now.
No, my putting situation is I just can't make up my damn mind, right? Like, by the time I get a new putter, not even, and like you said, bro, it's not even new. So quit saying it's new, but it's new to me, right? So I go from a mallet to a blade to center shaft to whatever, right? So I'm not being consistent, right? And then by the time I'm kind of somewhat narrowing it down and I'm ironing out the kinks a little bit, I either sell it, trade it, do some stupid shit to get another one. Right?
But why?
I'm telling you, bro, is that because I just feel like sometimes I'm an emotional dude. I act off emotions, right? So because I act off emotions, sometimes I see things, and I'm one of those guys where I get FOMO, bro. Like FOMO to the max. It's like I'm telling you, I get FOMO. So when I see something new out there, or hey, dude, like fuck, dude, there's a Scotty on Facebook Market, bro. Like oh, it's for 160, 180, and it's like I don't need it, but I want it. You know what I mean? So then I go out and fucking say, hey, you know what? I have an Odyssey. I don't really like it. I'm gonna sell my Odyssey and buy a Scotty. And then I get the Scotty, and then I'm playing with the Scotty and I like it. And then I see, I haven't bought a lab yet, but that's what I want. But again, it's like, dude, does a lab fit my game? Does it not fit my game? I don't fucking know, because not only when I get a new putter, I don't even go practice, bro, dude. So it's like, it's just a repetitive circle of just me screwing myself, basically, bro, without Vaseline.
Well, but tell everybody why you haven't got a lab putter. Because they're too expensive.
I can't afford it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, come on, bro. It's like I gotta go sell a kidney just for that, bro. Like, yeah, I swear to God, I'm this close to selling my testicles, bro. Like I swear, bro.
Bro, you don't need them. Esther has them already.
That's
Tell
bro,
Esther to
like,
give
I
him back
can get
to
a
you.
shed in the back. I can get me some P790. Like John was telling me, hey, bro, my P790s, bro, they're still there. And I'm like, bro, I got to go sell a testicle dude just to buy them, dude. Like, come on, man.
Hey, they're little testicles, but you know
Yeah,
what?
that's what I'm saying. It's
You'll
half
get little
price,
money.
bro.
You'll get little money. You're good.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Well, and okay, so maybe putting is not the best part of my game, right? But I think the thing is you have to, in that area, you have to find something and you have to stick with it, right? And I think that's where I think putting is like who would you say at a FOREBROS tour is maybe some of the most consistent putters that you know and that you've seen play?
Damn, dude.
Because I can tell you already. I can tell you Johnny Boy.
Yeah, like I said,
I
bro,
can tell you
like,
Johnny Boy, Mike Ayala, Leo, Rudy
Yeah.
Cadillo. I played with Jeff
Those are
Gonzalez.
A players. I don't ever play with
I
them.
played.
I'm in the sea flight, bro.
I played with Jeff Gonzalez this past weekend, and I mean we played at Randolph, which I don't think was fair. He had his own golf cart, but again, I don't know why we freaking bet him, but you know what? We did. But you know what? I think those guys, Vic Doc, Trevino, I think those guys, they always give Osman, they always give like at least a good run at the hole, right? At least a good Ryan Lee. Those guys, you know, they give a good go at it at least, right? And when I miss, I'll miss it like way short, way left, way right. Like I don't like, you know, even Jeremiah too. Jeremiah, like. Those guys, man, they give at least the hole a run, right? They give the cup a run at it. And I think the thing is, too, but you know what? You see Maya? Maya's playing with a new driver, new irons. He's worse than you, bro. He's worse than you.
I'm telling you, bro. Dude. But, like, what all those guys that you mentioned before, dude, what do they all have in common? They work, they perfect their craft, dude. Like, I swear, like, I think I see Ryan a lot playing. Or if they're not perfecting their craft on practicing, they're playing as much to actually still work on their game as much as they're playing, right? Like Leo plays like a lot. If not, he's at home. He's got his little setup there. Most of these guys, right? So again, it's like, dude, my excuse is I don't perfect my craft. So I think that I'm gonna not play. Hey, Andy called me. Hey man, they're gonna play Alice Station. Let's go. Okay, and then I go and I didn't work on my putting. I didn't look. You know what I mean? Like I believe that all that makes a big difference. And if you're not perfecting but then it's like my drives, I don't work on my drives either, but I feel that I'm consistent with my drives. I don't have a problem with my drives. I'm going to be 100 yards short, but I'm still in the middle. But it's that inside game, bro, that's just
see, and I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't shot well. I think I shot a 79. I don't know. I think I shot a. You know what?
You're just sandbagging, waiting for that Ryder Cup at the beginning of the year, bro.
You know, I'm trying to get my game. I'm trying to get in game shape because my fat ass ain't gonna get in shape, right? But it's always about being in golf game shape, right? And I think the thing is, so we go to Myrtle. My game was not ready in Myrtle. You know what, bro? I'm hitting good shots from like 170, 160 out. Now, don't ask me about my chips. Don't ask me about getting off the tee box. But you know what? Oh, from 160, I can get on the green. 170, I can get on 180, I can get on the green. But you know what? Yeah. I'm trying to say par from like 20 feet out, right? I'm chunking freaking tight lies, right? And I'm just like, why don't I just putt, right? I'm stabbing at the ball instead of trying to take like a real chip at it. Yeah, a real chip at it. And I think, well, obviously because you know we are in the football season, I have one more week, which that's another story, man. It's like my guys have checked out 2 weeks ago. Like they think, you know, we had a big win and that's solely on me. And I'm thinking already about next year, how I can be better for them, right? Because man, I had some guys missing today.
It was your first year, bro, so you can't really be too hard on yourself.
It's still going on. It's not done. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Okay. It's still going on. Like Lee Corso said, hey, closer than the experts think. You know,
I'm gonna miss that guy, bro. Yeah.
Bro, I just think it was hard watching him, right, bro? It was hard watching him. Yeah, like
you could tell. Kirk was just having his back, and
Kirk, and you know what? It was tough watching him, and I'm glad because you know what? If anybody, he built college football, right, bro? What was your first college football game that you played on a gaming system?
Oh, dude, NCAA, bro, like NCAA.
See, that wasn't. Game breaker, NCAA game breaker. On regular PS1. freaking it. The voice was Keith Jackson. It's gonna be a barn burner today. You know, like I mean, remember Keith Jackson was the voice. His last game was the Rose Bowl, USC and Texas.
Right.
And so like game breaker, dude. My team was Kansas State. Michael Bishop as my quarterback, bro. Yes, because
I remember that guy, bro.
Drew Brees as a senior at Purdue, bro. Like that's when in '99 that was the game that we played, NCAA game breaker, bro. And so when NCAA college football came out, it was cool. It was cool, but I was one of these guys that know I'm an NCAA game breaker guy, and then it took me years.
You're trying to protest?
Yeah, like I just love that. You know how you can just get up to the line and you just blitz right away, right? And you go into a 5-2, and you know you're outside linebacker. I was DJ, bro. I was Derek Johnson, bro, like from Texas, right?
But what I liked about NCAA and Madden too is like they have these new like seasons type deals where you can start from the very beginning. You know what I mean? Like you can go like from high school.
You can play high school, yeah.
Dude, that's pretty. Like I like doing that, bro. Like you go through the system.
That's cool, right? You can play with your high school guy, and then you take them through playoffs, right? And then however good they do is their type of recruit that they are, right? Yeah,
yeah. And then like the worst part, bro, is I would always cheat. I would always like
build
bigger,
stronger. 7'2", 7'2" quarterback, 7'2" quarterback.
Do I want? And,
do you like playing the golf games? On video games?
So, dude, big Tiger Woods fan, right? I like it, bro. But again, it's my nephew starts kicking my ass now because golf is not like you now. It's all fingers, dude, right? It's all like your thumbs and your fingers and like how much spin are you giving it and how you like. I can't figure it out. Like Madden is the only one that I can really say, dude, that like I know that game inside and out, dude. But the golf game, don't get me wrong, I like it because it's golf, right? And it's got like, I want to play with Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, John Rahm, whatever.
Have you played Jake on Madden?
No, dude, I've been waiting for him, bro. I want him. Remember when NCAA first came out? Yeah,
he won't play.
I told him too. I'll only do it on PS. I won't do it on Xbox because I'm a PS guy, dude. So
does it matter? Does it matter playing somebody? I have no idea. That's why I ask.
No, but the controllers are different, right?
No, but I'm saying like is it two different networks being on Xbox and PS? Is it different networks, or are you all in the same pool?
I think there is. Like I think there's a way that you can play with Xbox but it's like again like you got to use some different type of networking or systems. But it's better if you just do PS and Xbox and Xbox.
Look, John Tejeda, Maya's in a dark place. Don't speak of him.
Bro.
That's why I have the picture of him, right? Because, okay, he's in a dark place. He just won first place this past weekend. John,
net
stop.
or gross? Did he win net or gross?
Huh?
Net.
He won net.
I think he won net.
Yeah. He's not gonna win.
Stop.
He's not gonna
Maya
win.
is one of those that can fluctuate. Like he fluctuates. Like
gotcha.
He can have.
Oh no! You're talking about golf.
77?
You're talking about golf. I thought you were talking about his body.
Hey, dude. He did 77 one weekend, and then he can go out and shoot a 94. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, it's just – I think he plays too much golf, bro. Like,
look at John. Captain. One of the captains of FOREBROS Tour Cup 2025-26. Yeah. Right there, John. The net, bro. Come on. I mean, Brucey, tell him. A win's a win, right, Brucey?
Exactly, bro. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Winning is winning, right? You either win by an inch or a mile, but winning is winning, bro. Maya, that's what Maya's doing right now, bro. Maya's playing the game. He's rising up.
He's the number one. He's the number one points leader for FOREBROS Tour.
So he's like an 18 handicap at Valor. I think it was Valor or wherever. Dude, he was like an 18 handicap, and it was like, dude, I've never seen Maya like that high, bro.
But he didn't win anything.
I know.
Even with 18 pops, he didn't win. I mean, I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing with him because I'm in the same boat right there. I mean,
you're almost there, bro. I think one more 70 that gets taken off, bro. You're gonna go into the teens of a handicap, right?
I'm hoping, bro. I'm trying to get again. It's golf game shape for the Tour Cup right here. John Tejeda, JK, I'm glad he won. That's my boy. I told him I shed a tear when the results came out.
Dang.
Bro,
can you believe?
We were all happy. We're all happy for him.
And can you believe that day at Lackland, me and Maya were playing Scottish versus Paul and John?
Who won?
And I was like, Me and Maya won, bro.
How much?
We didn't win that much because towards the end, I think they ended up coming back on us, and we did like it was like back and forth, dude. But at one time, we were up $32, bro. I was like, that's how good. Like I was doing pretty good. Like my back hurt, dude. For the first time, I was doing the carrying, bro.
That's saying a lot, bro. That's saying a lot, dude.
It is, right? It is. I was proud of myself, bro. Even Maya was like, the fuck, Brucey? Like, how are you making these, like, how you playing? And I was like, bro, I don't know, man.
Okay, bro. So let's get real. Outside of Lackland, where else are you playing?
Bro, and it's like, dude, like, hey, hold on, bro. But some of the dudes talk shit, bro, because, hey, dude, and I'm as real as they come. I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I really do look at cost. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like, I look at cost, bro. Like, I'm at that guy that can say, hey, dude, you want to go play La Cantera on a Saturday? Fuck you, I can't. Like, I'm not, and then I won't. You know what I mean? But you told me, hey, bro, we're gonna play La Cantera on a Thursday, and it's fucking $65. Fuck yeah, I'll go there all day, right? Like, and I just think, dude, I don't think it's just fucking being stingy or being this. It's just being financial conscientious too, dude. Where like right now, my game is not to where I can go play Valor 80. It's like TPC. Let's get ahead. TPC.
On the 11th, November 11th. Hey, November 11th, FOREBROS Tour, right? TPC the Oaks, baby, not the can. Yeah. Oh no, hold on. Oh, we're playing Canyon. We're playing Canyons.
Yeah, I know.
Never mind. I'm out, bro. Maya, send back my bike.
Send back my Venmo. Send back my Venmo. But no, dude, it's like that one, dude. Like, dude, that's a fucking hell of a deal. Like, fuck, bro. Like, I want to do everything I can to fucking be in that one because it's like, when am I ever gonna play that course for that price? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not. So it's like, I don't mind paying that one because again, that's a first timer, the discount, dude. But man, I play like Lackland. I play some of these like when they play like the trail courses. It's a little cheaper.
Hey, you played Tapatio, didn't you?
Yes.
See, and that's okay. But again, you know what? You're getting outside and playing other courses. You're knocking them off. I mean, you still have like 20 courses in the city you haven't played. But I mean,
Randolph is one of them.
You haven't played Randolph. You have base access, bro.
That's why that time I was kind of bummed out. I was like, dude. So not only was it a team, not only was I gonna be back with Andy, like we have a little reunion, and then again playing that course for the first time. And then shit popped off, dude. But yeah, bro. Like I'll take course like Fort Sam, $35, $40, like maybe a 45 on the weekend type of deal, dude. But I'm not paying $80, $90 to go play, bro. Like especially like not as comfortable as I feel with my game.
Do you think golf is getting too expensive?
I think it is, bro. I think that the guys know, the courses know that golf is so damn hot right now that they can pick up the rates, dude, because it's everybody's into it. And like y'all had that conversation earlier, bro. It's just like everybody's going out there, bro. Your average Joes and then the guys that are just everyday golfers, bro. And the everyday golfers are the ones that are noticing because they're like, dude, 2 years ago, a year ago, it wasn't this hot shit. We could go and cost wasn't an issue. And now you're like, fuck, bro. Like, because remember, not only golf, the drinks, the bedding, food, you're already going $200-$300 and you're like, shit, bro. Like,
that's why I always that's why when they talk about range balls being expensive, I say it's not for me because I bring my own range balls. And then when they say beers are getting expensive, I said not for me because I sneak my own beers. And when they say food's getting expensive, I said not for me. I bring my own pocket dogs. So I said, I was like,
it is, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I'm telling you, man, in my hometown, they went up on their prices and. The guy.
Where else are they gonna go? Where else are they gonna go, Brucey?
Corpus,
they have no choice.
Too far.
They have no choice, bro.
So they play there in Alice. Yep.
Who is it?
I think golf is just super hot right now.
Was it Victor Medellin? Is that his last name, or what's his name?
What?
Victor Medellin or
Medellin?
Yeah, is that his name? Is that his last name? Right, him?
Who?
I'm talking about Victor. Medellin.
Yeah, Victor Medellin is like one of us.
Okay,
yeah.
Yes, all right. So he comments about somewhere. He goes, "Is that Alice?" I think it was on my picture of Valor, right? Because I had had the water right in front of hole. I think it was hole 7, right in the front. And he goes, "Is that Alice?" Right? He goes, "Is that Alice?" Country club or something like that.
Was it like a smart remark?
Yeah, bro. And I said, no, bro. Come on, it's Sinton. You know, and I was like this. Is it Sinton got the golf course or is Mathis got the golf course? Yeah. I said, is it? Which one is it? It's sitting, right, bro?
Sinton. Yeah, Sinton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sinton has it. But it's like the other day too. I had put something that I was playing there, and then Mike Ayala had commented something or whatever, dude. He was like, bro, I haven't played Alice in fucking so long. He's like, dude, I'm going to the country club, 9-hole course, but you play it twice, right? And then River Hills, and then Corpus. And I'm like, fuck, is it that bad? I said, I don't think it's that bad, bro. Like, I think like I played Falfurrias this past weekend because I was in Fremont. Bro, that shit made Alice look like fucking Augusta, bro. Like,
Was Falfurrias that
again,
bad?
The rates were like $12, bro. So
I
you're
mean,
like,
was it worth $12? Was it worth $12?
$12, yes. Was it
Yes.
no.
Was it worth 13? They know.
12, yes, not 13, bro. Not the taxes. And it's unlimited golf too, bro. And they let RJ golf for free because RJ's is a high schooler, dude. So I was like, shit, 2 guys, $12. I was like, shit, let's run it back.
Hey, don't forget. Hey, thank Uncle, right? Don't forget.
Yes,
thank
sir.
me.
Yes, sir, dude. Tell him all the time, man.
All right, bro. So you're gonna play TPC on November 11th.
Yes, sir.
Now I saw Brucey. You're in the top 40. You're 36 right now. You're 36 right now
bro.
for the Tour Cup. People out there are worried that even if you make the top 40, that you're gonna bow out like you did last time.
Dude, okay, so we had this conversation, bro. So I did some restructuring, and I did some I did some stuff, bro. To where I told myself this year. I already talked to I got the go ahead.
You got the approval. You got the approval from the finance department.
From my finance department, dude, from my financial advisor, I got the go ahead, and I said, hey, look, man, I don't ever want for there to be an issue. Like, if this happens, I'm trying hard again.
Are you gonna buy new clubs? Are you gonna buy new clubs again?
Nah, dude. I'm sticking with what I have right now, unless John can lower his P790s. But nah, dude. But I'm gonna go ahead, dude. So if I make it, I make it. What happened?
Keep going. We'll bring up the comment. Keep going. We'll bring up the comment.
But I said, so I'm committing myself, dude. I make it. I feel like if I already know by that November that I made it and I'm in the top 40, so I'm guaranteed to get picked. Now, if I don't get picked, that's fucked up, right, dude? But no, dude, I'm good to go. I got my shit in order.
I love watching. I love watching the draft last time. You were like the second to last guy picked. Like
I was, bro.
I loved it. I loved it. I know you were
looking at people.
I know, and that's what was
right here, bro.
That was my favorite part of the draft. I'm watching everybody like pick everybody else but you. I'm watching you every pick. You're like this. Yeah. And it's just like, man, I mean, that was like the best thing ever, just watching you after every pick.
Up, bro. Because, dude, do you know what I was thinking in my head the whole time?
Bro, people were picking like 25 handicaps before you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Hold on. Man, let's get into that.
Hold on. Let's bring right here. Let's bring some comments right here. John Tejeda, thank you, my brother, for chiming in. One of the captains of FOREBROS Tour 2025, 2026 to be held at 3 badass courses, bro. 3 courses, bro. Silverhorn, Alsatian, Valor. Man, some heavyweight courses here in the San Antonio and greater SA area, bro. Hey,
Silverhorn's tight.
Okay, well, I was going to say right there, tight, bro. Okay, I think Silverhorn is such a tough, it could be worked 2 ways. It could be a tough heads-up course, right, like one-on-one, and it could be a tough alternate shot course.
Yes, of course.
2-man.
Yeah, because, again, how tight it is, bro. Like, I mean, it's not an open course, so you really got it. Like, if you got a guy who can knock the shit out of the ball, but he can't control his swing, he's screwed at Silverhorn, bro. He's screwed. Now, like, and not to say my
no, but your game is you don't spray the ball a lot.
That's what I'm
would
saying,
do
right?
well there.
So,
you would do well there.
So if me and my partner, if I got a guy who's knocking the fuck out of the ball, but I'm gonna be like, hey, you know what, bro? Like, I can put you in play. I'm gonna be like, again, I'm gonna be short, but
you give him a chance to swing, to swing free.
That's why I always say, whoever I partner up with, bro, if I know that they're way better than me, bro, let me just go first.
Outside of the pendejas you do, right? Outside of the shit you do. Pendejadas, the shit you do right here. John Tejeda right here. Listening to Brucey on here makes me think I found the guy that complained about credit card fees at River Crossing.
Bitch, I've never played Riverside. Fuck you, John.
River Crossing.
river crossing. I never played river
But that's why you were complaining about the credit card fees. That's why you never played.
I was like 3%. What the fuck? Oh shit! My fucking. That's my fucking interest rate, bro.
Right here, Mike Osman, Bestie.
Oh.
Bestie's in Orlando right now. He's in Orlando right now.
5-47, baby.
Right there. Jeremiah Sierra, I'm coming for everyone on Saturday. Ooh, he's swinging, bro. Like, dude, net? It's got to be for net, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
I
Look,
don't think he's taking gross, bro.
look at that, Jeremiah Sierra. John Tejeda being ho today. Or is it every day?
Bro,
it's every day.
Every
day is ho day with John Tejeda.
But back to the picks, bro. I'm looking at them pick people that I'm like, bro, it's like y'all said it, dude. Okay, fine. At that time, I think I was like an 18. And I was like, bro, I know I can get you a net, bro. Like, pick me, bro. Like, I know I can beat my net, bro. Like, I'm a good net guy. I'm not a good gross guy, bro. But I'm a good net guy, bro. Especially now that I'm at 21. Bro.
You're prime. You're ready. The prodigal son. He's returning. He's returning.
Hey, dude, like, Valor, it was me and David Vu. Bro, David Vu is my arch nemesis now, dude.
But he's been your arch nemesis. He's been now. He's been.
Yeah.
Him, and since Joe Tejeda's not out here,
since Joe's out,
Since Joe's out,
I had to pick a new
new sea flight rival.
Gotcha, bro. But David's cool, dude. But like, he's not a banter kind of guy. Like, he won't give me banter. You know what I mean? I need that banter, bro. I need that back and forth shit talking.
Oh, okay. Look at this right here. Got some great info in regards to Allocation this Saturday. The OG FOREBROS making appearance. Sergio Meneses and Chris Dr. Jones. Oh, damn.
Flashbacks, yep.
Do I need to come out? Do I need to play?
Bro. What do you have Saturday?
Nothing. I don't have the money. I have the time. I don't have the money. I'm broke. Like you, man.
You just said that Jeremiah's going to sponsor you, bro.
I'm trying to half. Half. Hey, it's half a risk right here. John Tejeda, Brucey hyping himself up, bro. It's not working. Ooh, see, Brucey, I think everyone sees through it. Everyone sees through the bullshit, Brucey. Like, you got us once.
Bullshit, but tell me what
you got us once. You got us once because they picked you. You did. You got selected. You're in the spot for the summer team, and then the week of you didn't. You hoed out. So I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing, bro. You know what? I think it's your fool's gold, right? It's on that fool's gold.
But it wasn't. But dude, come on, bro. Let's be real though, dude. The freaking when we played the Eek one, bro, they capped off your handicap. They capped it off.
Hey,
so it was
get Cheekies to shut up.
It's Harper, bro.
Cheekies, shut up.
But anyways, bro, like that shit was cut off, bro. And then you had some people playing like you were a 12 playing a freaking 20, and it's like, what the fuck, way?
Bro, I played some guy, his name, that like, okay, so Ike and I played the day before 2-man, and Ike and I, we battled, bro. Like, I mean, we battled. Ike carried me, right, bro? I wasn't sharp. We battled, and I think we ended up, it was a draw. We battled, right, bro? And, we asked the guys, they're like, hey, who are you playing with tomorrow, right? Who are you playing with tomorrow in regards to the Eek Tour? We played at Lackland the first day, and then we played out at Landa the next day. And they said, hey, Andy, who are you playing with? I said, I'm playing with Rusty. Oh, they're like, oh, Trusty Rusty? And I'm like this. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, shit. And then it was Ben Marshall's dad. It was Rusty Marshall, right?
Yeah.
And, dude, out at Landa, playing from a tee box up, bro, dude was nasty, bro. He was like, I think he was like a 4 handicap, bro. Dude was nasty, dude. He was up on me the whole time. I came back to go up 1 going into 17. I shit the bed on 17. We go tied to 18. We're both on. He's about 18 feet out. I'm about 15 feet out. He drains an uphill right to left putt for birdie. And I lip in and out on mine to tie it. I was like, Trusty Rusty, hey, you are legit, bro. You are legit.
Yeah. But no, dude, but it's like going back to like what John said about myself, right? Like, dude, like, it's sad, but it's
true.
Bro.
It's sad but true.
No, but it's sad. It's sad, but it's humbling, bro, because, dude, like, my wife's cousin one time, he was here, came to visit, and we're drinking outside my house. We're just talking.
What were you drinking?
And he goes, what do you mean? I was drinking hoopties. Hey, dude.
Hoop
Anyway,
these
but check
nuts.
this out.
Hoop
Quick
these
story.
nuts.
Dude, quick story though, bro. He goes, hey. He goes, bro, I want to tell you something, man. I said, what's up? He's like, hey, dude, I always see you put this this motto that you use, that scare money, don't make money. He's like, bro, you got to stop using that, bro. Straight up. And I'm like, okay.
I love Brucey.
Like,
I love
bro,
the energy.
He's like, bro, like, you're not living up to it, man. And we're talking real life, right? Like, we're talking like real life scenarios and shit about like just taking chances in life and stuff. But then, just like John said, like,
standing up for yourself and stuff like that.
I'm at a stage in my life right now in my golf game due to where I'm not like I'm getting scared of competition. I'm like, oh hey, I don't want to play Paul. Paul's a 14, or I don't want to play John. John's a 12, and or this and this. And it's like, hey bro, like just fucking do it. Like, so I think I'm getting to a level, dude, to where I'm like, it's like, dude, how long did it take John to go from where we used to be together to now he's a 12? It's like, well, he had to fucking face his fears, and he was losing, and then eventually he started getting better, and now he's fucking winning.
John will bet anybody. He's not scared of anybody.
Saying. That's what I'm saying. But in
He'll
doing
bet
that,
anybody. He's scary.
Like, what's that saying, bro? I'm not gonna like either I lose or I like, what's that saying where you either lose it but you take notes, basically like you
lose or you learn.
Feedback.
You lose.
There you go. Lose or learn. So I said that's where I got to be at, dude. I got to be at the level, dude, to where it's just like, hey, fuck it, I'll pay Andy. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna be crying about pops. Like, I gotta take some pops.
You gotta. See, look at you right there, Mike Ayala, right here. Mike Osman, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Mike Ayala, damn Brucey, rubbing off on you, right there, right there, right here, Jeremiah. Oh damn, Andy is in. I got him sponsorship.
Damn, what did you do, bro?
I told you. Maya said that he thinks I can at least get 1 birdie.
Which hole?
Number 2. I always birdie number. Like, watch me get like
off the deck. I mean, you go driver off.
No. 3-wood or hybrid. No,
you little Callaway.
Hey, the X Hot 2, baby. X Hot 2 right here. Here we go, Jeremiah Sierra.
I was born, bro.
we have to make Brucey pay a deposit. That's true. But it's again, that's bro, on you. That's on you though. No, that is on you. That is on you.
What I've come to learn, dude. What I've come to learn
is that you can't hold your end of the deal.
No, what I've come to learn, dude, is that there's a lot of people like me. The only thing is that I'm the one that take like I'm the one that gets butthurt and shit, dude. I take it to heart. Other people don't give a fuck. I've seen other people miss. Hey, bro, like call like the day before. Hey, I'm sorry, man, I can't make it. No questions asked. Here's your fucking money.
Have you seen that on a big competition?
I send a message.
Have you seen that on a big competition? On a big competition.
Hey, as soon as I send a message, hey, bro, look, man, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm giving up on you, bro. It's like, what the fuck?
Everybody stop, bro. Not a team that you made, bro. Have you seen somebody do that?
Oh, we're talking about that one. You're talking about that one. All right, I'll shut up, bro. I'll shut up, dude.
Well, I always tell you, bro, the truth hurts, bro. The truth hurts.
It does.
Right here, Jeremiah. Give me my arch nemesis, bestie, Osman at the cup.
Ooh.
I think Jeremiah beat Osman last time. I think he
shit.
did. Maya, who won in the battle of the besties? Who won?
Where's Osman's game at right now?
It's solid.
For real? He carried you that day?
Bro, it's all about energies, bro. It's all about energies, and we give off the right amount of negative energy.
Dude, right. Bro, what's different is that you're different with him than you are with me, bro.
Yeah, because you know what? He doesn't quit on me. And he gives me the energy I need, not the energy I want. You give me the energy I don't want. Right here. Jeremiah Sierra, don't ever watch Brucey putt. I fell asleep waiting for him to hit the ball.
That's fucked up.
Bro, that's that's you and another player on FOREBROS tour. Like y'all like take the longest, bro. God bless.
Hey, dude, but
one makes them and one doesn't.
I make them.
That's not you either. Chris Jones, right? Chris Jones, smiley face.
Fucked up, dude.
Right here, Jeremiah Sierra. Mike Ayala on the cut list, but making a comeback on Saturday. Don't worry, he can take Brucey's spot because we know Mike will show up. He'll show up for his bros. He won't let.
Dude, you know what's so crazy, bro? Is that I haven't.
Is that he won't let? Is that he won't let his guys
bro.
down?
Huh?
Is that he won't let his guys down? Mike Ayala, bro, John's a fucking 16 handicap. Now he's going backwards. Look, see, John Tejeda, I'm a 16 handicap, but I made $300 in the last 2 days. Because you're not scared to bet, John. You're not scared, and you know what? Of course. You know what? Okay, have you ever been John Tejeda's partner playing against somebody else?
No.
Dude, he'll just say press, like, without even discussing it with you.
I know.
And you know what? Again, I don't have issues with that because I like it. Again, I like it. I like the energy. I like the confidence that he has. But it's like, hey, man, sometimes I don't have confidence in myself, bro. I'm glad you have the confidence. Like, just can we at least just talk about it? Can we just at least, hey, we'll pull the trigger, but can we just at least talk about it?
At least consult with me, right? At least consult
like,
with me.
Okay, you want to pull it ultimately? Like, just tell me, hey, I'm going to press. Like, no, he's just, press. I'm like, I love.
Dude, that one time I played with Paul as my partner at Silverhorn one time.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he was doing, bro. Double, press. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I'm about to put tape on your mouth, bro. And then at the end, like, he goes, hey, Brucey, that was on me, bro. That was on me.
He was a man. He's a man.
Yeah,
he paid your bet. And he paid your bet.
Bro.
And he paid your bet.
Respect.
He paid your bet because
bro.
he knew your financial situation, or he knows your financial situation.
That. He was just because he was the one that was taking full lead.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, press, and I was like, hey, bro, like, you know we haven't hit a green yet. Like, hey, dude, like let's kind of like get our rhythm back.
Hey, I like that. Hey, let's slow down.
Slow down. But see, dude, let's go back to this, dude. So going back to like John, right? John's not scared to play anybody because John knows, hey, dude, just because he shot a 77 yesterday doesn't mean he's gonna go. He might not like go like especially the people that are in the middle, right? So again, like Paul's been known to knock 77, 78s. But then he's also been known to hit 94s, 95s, right?
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm just looking at his handicap, and I'm looking at, shit, Paul's a 13. I'm a fucking 20. I can't beat Paul, right? So I'm scared to play him. And then all of a sudden that day, he's fucking shoots a 94. And I'm like, well, I could have fucking had him today. But because why? I see 13 handicap. I see 20 handicap. There's no way I'm going to fucking beat him. Like, you know what I mean? So I got to stop just saying, hey, dude, fucking knuckle up, like just suck it up, Buttercup, and just fucking take the bet.
I think too, it's about how you feel about your game, right?
Yeah.
Like Maya wants me to come and play. He goes, "I'll get you a sponsor to play, whatever." And I said, I don't feel confident about my game. Like honestly,
right.
when you left me hanging at the altar for Randolph this weekend, I said, you know what? Maybe it's a sign because you know what? I shouldn't go out, right? Maybe it's a sign. I said, my game isn't there. And then Brucey's going to get really mad at me because he thinks I have to carry him because I am the better handicap, but I'm not playing to my handicap. I'm not because again, we had this talk the other day that I'm not playing enough golf. And you know me, when we're getting ready to play well, what are we at least doing? We're hitting the range. We're chipping. We're putting. We're doing something golf related, right? Like something to get the reps to get ourselves there, right? And I think that's the thing is that I don't have any of that time to do that. I barely have time to do, like, I'm having a podcast on a Tuesday because Wednesday, I can't do it. I have to prep for my last game of the season. I'm hiring coaches. I'm getting ready for basketball season. And so it's just like a lot of the coaching it's taking a lot of time out on me. And so I know my game isn't where it is. Now, do I have it in me? Like, yeah, like in Myrtle, did I have 3 triple bogeys in one round? I did. Did I have 3 birdies in that same round? I sure as hell did. I said, but you know what? When I'm playing better, the birdies may not be as many, but I know the triples, I limit those, right? At least I turn those triples into bogeys, right? If I say in Myrtle, I turn those 3 triples into bogeys, I save 6 strokes right there, Brucey. I save 6 strokes if I just turn those into bogeys, right? And instead of winning second, I win my whole flight, right? Which I'm not upset. Exactly. I'm not upset that I won some in regards to net, but it's just like I'm having more blow up holes than I am good holes. I mean, did I have a couple of birdies at Randolph? I did, but did I have some doubles? I had several doubles, right? I had several doubles. But you know what? I know the birdies are in there. I know, and that's what Maya said. Maya's like, hey man, maybe you catch lightning in a bottle. Maybe you make one good skin. And he goes, look, like right here, Jeremiah said, $1,000 in skins on Saturday, Brucey. And I think right now there's 24 players in the pot. $1,000 in skins, and you know what? There's some good players out there. Well, let's say they all get covered, and you birdie one par 3 that nobody else birdies.
Yeah.
You leave with 1K in skins. Let's say there's one skin, even two. If there's 2 skins, that's $500 each. Dang. You get 5 times your money.
Yeah. See, dude, but like going back to like John, bro. Not to pick on John, but because we're talking about him, dude. But it's like what I love about John is that like John's not gonna react if he's up for birdie. He's not gonna react different. He's not gonna act different. He's not gonna, or if he's playing somebody like in the 8th light, because it's like he does it all the time, right? And it's hey, let's go do me to where I'm not playing these better people or whatever, dude. So when I'm up there putting for birdie, maybe even a par, I'm fucking, my emotions are off the fucking wall because I don't ever do this all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like, dude, in order for me to
Come on.
Can you quiet?
Bro, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to mute.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties.
Hey, I don't even know how to. It's it's a system. I don't know. Hey, shut up. I don't even know.
It just goes back to just like, hey, regardless if you're playing me or he's playing an A.
You got it, Brucey. Take the show.
The same. Stop, bro. I can't even see comments or nothing. I don't have no access since I'm just like a regular peon right now, bro. Damn. If you can just leave me hanging here by myself, bro. I don't have no access. I can't read comments or nothing.
No, you don't have to read comments. I said just be you.
Oh, be me, dude. That's tough, bro.
Okay, right.
It's hard being.
Okay, look right here. Chris Jones, Brucey, you playing Saturday?
I can't play Saturday.
Why? What are you doing?
Well, I told you I went back. I told you the story, bro. I went back.
No, don't tell me. Tell us. Yeah. Tell the crowd.
No, I'm trying to work on my car, bro. My car's my number one. How can I not go without a car with no AC? I feel like Ace Ventura, bro. Man, driving, bro. I swear, bro.
Alrighty then.
Hey, dude, quick story, bro.
Hey, hold on. Hey, smoking. It's a disgusting habit. Right here. Hold on. Last one right here. Mike Ayala. John Tejeda, I want to play them too. Please, Joe, please. Go for it. I'm sorry. Go for it, bro.
No, so anyways, like I went to Fremont, like I told you, right, to go fix my car. It was my struts and my AC. Come to find out, they couldn't fix my AC because of parts, whatever, right? So, but my AC is still not working. So I drove all the way to Fremont, right, just for my struts. Then my mom lives in Kingsville, so I have RJ with me the whole time, bro, right? And so we were driving without AC. It was fucking hot Saturday, dude. So from Fremont to Kingsville is about 20 miles, and then Kingsville to Alice is about another 25, right? But and then we drove back that night, right? We drove back like Saturday, like at 6 or something. And fucking RG's just sweating, bro, right? And I'm used to it, dude, right? Because, like, AC's not working. And, bro, I felt so fucking bad that we were making all these random road trips, dude, no AC, windows down, freaking, dude, and he hadn't had a haircut. You just sweat, bro, just sweat. And I felt so fucking bad.
It's manteca. It's not sweat. It's manteca.
Yeah, hey, dude. I was like, RJ, you're fucking disappearing on me, bro.
All right, bro. Okay. You know what? I couldn't handle it, bro, without AC. Like, I'm trying to think what I would do if I didn't have AC in the vehicle. I think I definitely have the little thing that goes around you. I'd have maybe a cool, like, because we use them for the games, right, with the kids when we're playing, like, in the afternoon. We have the cooling towels, right, and ice, right, just straight cold ice water. That's probably what I'd be doing constantly. I'd probably have myself a little ice chest, and constantly I'd have them. I think that's one thing I would do. You know what I mean? I don't even know, bro.
And it does, bro. And it's like.
But at least you have time to play Tapatio and play Lackland and drive around the Fremont. At least you have that. At least you have that kind of money.
During the week.
At least you have that kind of money. You don't have money to fix your car, but you have that kind of money. Right here, Jeremiah Sierra. I beat Osman for $100. That's right. He won. And he won the title of the world's worst golfer. right here. Jeremiah Sierra, Osman game is solid right now. I'm scared. Shut up. Okay, maybe it is. Right. Look, John Tejeda. I'll take Osman for you. 1v1. Chris Jones. Look, Chris Jones. Brucey, don't look at handicaps. Play your game. Anyone can have a good and bad day. See? And this is from a golf pro at one of the best country clubs here in Texas, right? You know, at River Place, Chris Jones. I agree right there. That's one thing we always tell Brucey. But so many people have faith in Brucey, and Brucey is the only one that has zero faith in himself.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we're not lying. Do you have you have a lot of people that do believe it? You know that.
No, they do, bro. They do, and it's
like you know what? We see the good in you, but you know what? You only see the bad.
Yeah.
John
that's pretty good, bro. Hold on, let me write that down.
Hey, John Tejeda. All I know is look for my names on the payout list Saturday.
Damn. Hockey list, bro.
You know what, Maya? Put me in the same group with John. I'll cool his ass off right now, boy. I'll cool his ass off. Look, Jeremiah Sierra, shut your ass up. Mike Ayala, let me get half a skin. I'm not picky. Right? Right, bro? Hey, let me just, can I just give me a little meat on meat on the bone?
Bro, but that's a lot of money, bro, dude. That's but again, it's like you said earlier, bro, like there is a lot of heavy hitters. On that Saturday round,
but the thing is,
there's a lot of heavy.
The thing is, there's two ways you could win. You could win, or there's several ways you can win. You could win a skin, you could win gross, you could win net, and there's a lot of money out there. But again, it's all going to several people, and it doesn't just go to one. Yeah, and so you know what, and that's a great thing about FOREBROS, because you know what, we've had guys from other associations play with us, and they're like, "Y'all don't keep anything?" We're like, "Nope." So y'all make no money? Correct. Why do you do it? We do it for y'all.
Bro, and to this day, bro, dude, I rep it 100%, bro. So just yesterday, I finally sold that spider, right? To some kid, right? Not a kid, but anyway, some guy playing golf. And every time I do that, dude, the first thing I do is like, hey man, like, do you play competitively? And the dude's always like, yeah, well, I'm trying. My handicap is this. I try to go when I can. And the first thing I do is all the time is like, hey bro, I send him a link. I tell him, hey bro, use it for networking. So right now, since your game's not where you want it to be, use it for networking. I always find out, hey, are you new in town? You go to college here, whatever the case is. And it's like, dude, always selling it, bro. Always selling it, because, dude, it's like all they ever say is like, how much, bro? How much you playing Silverhorn for? How much you playing Valor for? How much you playing La Cantera for? Bro, I'm like, dude, 65, 70, 80 bucks, bro. They're like, it's 150. And I'm like, bro, I know. Like, and that's the best part of playing with groups, bro, is that you get group rates, and especially when you go to a known group and they know that you're a good group that always brings in 45.
And that does what the group says they're gonna do, and they do it on a consistent basis. Yep. That's what FOREBROS Tour does. Okay, and so I put it out there. Make sure, guys, if you are not following FOREBROS Tour on Instagram, it's at FOREBROS Tour, new Instagram page, the official page of FOREBROS Tour. All right, bro, this deal right here. And tell me if there's another deal out there. The only guy that could beat it is Robert Vasquez. So a lot of times we keep Robert Vasquez's name out of the picture, because you know what, Robert, he's in a different situation, right? He is the end all be all at his course. It's his course. He doesn't have to answer to owners, answer to people. I mean, he's got to answer to some hierarchy, but you know what? He does a great job. And again, FOREBROS Tour goes and takes care of him, and we bring a lot of players. We buy a lot of beer. We spend money there, right? Great relationship. Home course of FOREBROS, Lackland Air Force Base, Gateway Hills. Robert Vasquez is the man. We're not trying to talk shit about him at all. Like, you can't, right? Like, he's just the holy of the holies, right? And $70 to play Valor Creek. $70. Shotgun start 9:00. Range balls, green fee, cart fee, burger, chips, and a drink. All 70. No tax, nothing, right on the money.
Bro, I actually forgot about my burger that day, dude. I was waiting for you by your car, and I was like, dude, I see his clubs. What the fuck is this dude at? And I'm like, nah, he's probably just bullshitting with the dudes. And all of a sudden, I'm like, fuck it. Everybody's over there getting burgers, bro. I was starving too, dude. But
Dude, and the burger's thick. The burger's thick, but we got it for 60. That's the thing. We got it for 60 the last time. 70, 10 more bucks. Come on,
bro. And that burger came in clutch after that round, bro.
Dude, for reals, right, bro?
And it was a big bag of chips. A
big drink.
It wasn't a can.
16 ounce, right? It's a 16 ouncer.
Yeah. It wasn't a freaking HEB cola or Pepsi cola, bro.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Yeah.
That's what we get that's what we get for Four Bros barbecues. That's what we get. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with great, motherfucker. There ain't nothing wrong with great.
Bro. Hey, dude, but seriously, bro, dude, I need to talk to Maya and tell Maya, dude, like, hey, bro, not everybody drinks beer, bro. You got to think about people like me, but it's like, hey, I got to show
bro,
up.
but you don't come out to these things, bro. It's that's on you, bro. We always take care of you. You stopped by. You did stop by, but you couldn't stay. Right here. Here we go. Yeah. I got let's see right here. I got some great comments right here. Jeremiah Sierra, shut your ass up, John. Let's see right here. You better have my 10-10-10 ready. John Tejeda, Chris Jones, Mike Ayala. I'll have a skin with you. Jeremiah Sierra, shut those dogs up. I had to, bro. Like, my wife comes home for a little bit. She goes back to pick up Chrissy, and she leaves the dogs inside. Where were the dogs, Brucey? Where were the dogs during the show? Where were they? They were outside.
Outside?
What the hell is she? She comes home. She brings them in. Like, come on, lady.
Hey, dude, that morning, bro. Oh, go ahead.
Jeremiah Sierra, hold on. Jeremiah Sierra, Brucey, say something. Don't be scared. Oh, when I left, don't be scared.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Jones, Brucey is gonna be 80 degrees. It's gonna be 80 degrees, Brucey. Bring your ass.
Let's go. Oh, because
the car is gonna be. Hey, it's gonna be nice and cool. Hey, the AC's gonna work then, bro. John Tejeda, bro. Let's talk golf and bets. Brucey trying to make us feel bad and pay for his AC. Brucey, everybody knows how you work, bro. Everybody knows how you work.
Tell me how, bro.
You try to get people to feel sorry for you and throw you a little bone here.
Get out of here, bro. I have not said nothing.
Bro, that's what John said last time. That's what John said last time. He goes, bro, Brucey's trying to hoe himself out to me so he can get picked. As one of the subs. That's what he said the last time y'all played at Lackland.
Oh, dude,
see, look at you.
It wasn't even Lackland. It wasn't even Lackland.
Well, okay, well, whatever. The last round you played with them.
No, what happened was. What
happened was.
Yeah, what happened was I went to TikTok and he came out on my For You page, and I'm like, dude, I've never seen John on social media, bro. Like, he doesn't even look to me like a social media kind of guy. And it's
why do you say that? Why do you think he's incapable? He looks like a guy that's incapable of being on social media.
He just doesn't look like a social butterfly, dude. That's all it is. He's like, he doesn't look like he likes.
Well, maybe you need to hang out with him, bro, outside of the course.
You're right. Hey, dude. No, dude. Okay, let's go back to that. I'm fucking myself up. I don't give a fuck, though, dude. But I go. Hey, John. Are you going to Valor? Is anybody going with you to Valor? Nah, bro. It's just gonna be me. And he lives like right at Marbot, like 5 minutes up the road, right? And I'm like, hey, bro, mind if I ride with you, bro? He's like, straight up, bro. He's like, hey, you know that I don't come home right after, like, around. And
he goes, like, and then he said, you know what? I might not come home at all. He goes, I might not come home.
And I'm like, fuck.
You're like this. Man, true. Hey, true. Right? And so and John tells me that, right, bro? John goes, hey, Brucey's hoeing out there for a ride, and I'm like this, and that's when I say, you know what? I'll give him a call and I'll see, and I'll see if he can at least make his way to my house. I'll give him a ride. I wanted you out there, bro. I wanted you out there. And so John tells me straight up, he goes, I told Brucey, I might not be coming home. And I'm like this. Well, it's John. Hey, John, you're not lying. You're not lying. I said you're not lying right here. You're not lying right here.
It was just far, bro. From where I live to Valor is fucking far, bro.
It was 52 minutes from my house. 52 minutes from my house.
See, 52 from your house.
Right here. Mike Ayala, don't believe Brucey. He was just golfing at Gateway. That's true. This is true. This is true.
On Sunday.
If you win a skin, you can fix your AC, Bruce Dog. Wow. Hey, again, Brucey, nobody lies to you. No lies are being told here.
But you just said that right now. You just said this. Hey, bro, you're over there playing Tapatio and you need your AC fixed. Right? Did I say that?
Yeah, you are.
So I was looking at it as an investment, right? I put in $80. I got a potential to win this.
An investment on your game.
On your game? On me, dude.
It's a loss. It's not an investment on your game. Right here. Chris Jones. Yeah. Brucey, I wish you had the same amount of faith in your golf game that you do in promoting the group.
Hey, Chris, that hits deep, bro.
Well, Chris, I think it goes to Brucey doesn't have a lot of things in his life. So you know what? I think the good things in his life, he's gotta preach it to the choir. You know, you don't have a lot of good things in your life.
That's fucked up, bro. I got a lot of good shit going for me in my life, bro. I'm healthy. I love my life, bro. I seriously. No one's
saying for you to not love your life. I love my life too. I love my life too. Shut Derek Harper up. I love my life too, but again, we don't hear you say. I mean, well, we know when you get in trouble, you start saying stuff on Facebook, and we're like, oh, Bruce is in trouble. You know, he got in trouble.
That's fucked up for you to say that. Dude, I hate when you do that. Oh, somebody must be in trouble.
No, I don't say that. I don't say that because you get mad. You get mad. That's why I stopped doing it. As much as I want to do it, I'm like this, sharing a memory from 2019. I love this. You know what I said? I'm not gonna say anything because I already know he got in trouble, and he's trying to share a memory from 2019, freaking 6 years ago, and he's trying to say the same thing. Like, so he must have gotten in trouble for the same shit he did in 2019.
So why do I always have to be in trouble in order for me to post? Like I told you, I act off emotion, right? I'm very emotional. So when I see a memory pop up, it just takes me to a place to when I...
Yeah, because you probably got in trouble. And so you're like, man, this is what got me out of trouble. So I'll bring it up again because it got me out of trouble.
Fuck you.
Right here we go. Jeremiah Sierra, preach, Brucey, preach. There you go. Yeah, no, because we know you're not lying. We know you're not lying.
Yeah, I don't lie, bro.
Micah,
one thing you cannot call me is a liar, bro.
Yeah, you're just delusional, though. You are delusional. You're delusional. Mike Ayala, damn, that's a deal. That's cheaper than a large bucket or balls and the water from San Pedro. The $70, bro. It's 20 bucks for a large bucket at balls of San Pedro,
bro.
That's why I tell you. That's why I always say I always bring my own range balls wherever I go. Hey, I'm good. They're like, you're not gonna get a bucket? No, Osman, I'll just hit off of yours. No, I'll just go. I'll go pick my own. Hey, from the short game area. Hey,
dude, that's what I did at Valor. At Valor, I was like, somebody had told me, hey, you're not gonna go practice, and I was like, nah, I'm good. They're like, the balls are free. Okay, yeah, I'll go.
Hey, Brucey. Nah, hey.
I guess.
Hey, Brucey.
You turn.
Hey, Chicano U-turn.
Chicano U-turn.
Right here. Check this out. Jeremiah Sierra. TPC $146. Regular price $325. Quarry $70. Regular price $160. Let's go.
Bro, who does that, right, dude? Like, who does that, dude?
Well, you know what? They give those deals out to other people. I'm not gonna lie, they do, right?
Okay.
But you know what these other people do in return? Charge their members more money to get out there. They get a great they get a great rate. Here, I'm gonna give it to you for $120. Corey gave it to us for $70. I'm gonna make $50 off of each person. But you're not paying the $160. You know what? Hey, you're saving $40. Who cares if this person or this association is making $50? But you're not paying $160. You know what I'm saying? But you know that happens, Brucey. We know that happens.
No, it does. And we've that's how we first met, right? Like we met in a group, whatever. And that's exactly how it was. And like they told you, like, oh, in order for you to do this, you got to pay this, and it's ridiculous, bro. But dude, like, that's why I'm telling you, man. Like, as much like I freak out with as much golf as some of these guys play, but it's like, dude, how can you not play as much golf when you're paying these prices, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it looks for the guys in the outside, it may look pricey, dude, but for the guys in the inside, they're like, dude, I can never go play Corey whenever I want. I can go play Corey with FOREBROS because it's fucking $70. Like, I'll pay $70 all day.
You know what? Hey guys, you want some wings? I got the wings. Hey, you want chips and queso? I got the chips and queso, right? Right here, Mike Ayala. Great comment right here. Damn, that's a deal. That's cheap. Oh, we already said that. Hey. Oh, and John Tejeda right here. Bro, okay? No lies detected. No lies detected. This is true right here. This is a judgment-free zone too. Except we always judge Brucey, right? Brucey
all the time.
It's like all the reverse. It is a judgment zone. It's
opposite of Planet Fitness.
Everybody's judging you, but freely.
Hey,
they're freely judging.
Lunk alarm is going off.
Jeremiah Sierra, don't ride with John Tejeda or Leo or Mike Ayala. You won't get home till after midnight. Minimum. Oh, bro. You know what? I wish these guys would just, like today, Leo called me today just to talk to me, right?
Yeah, bullshit,
just to shoot the shit and catch up, right? Well, Mike Ayala, he's calling me like at 9:30, 10 o'clock. I know where he is. He's at Ojos. He's at Twin Peaks. Hey, Andy boy. Hey, he's at Pop Show. Hey, Andy boy, come meet me for a drink. And then I look at Anna. It's Mike. It's Mike. I mean, it's close. And she's like, well, I'm going to sleep anyway, so go for it. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna miss me. So you know what? I give my wife a lot of credit because you know what? She's good to me. She trusts me. She lets me go. And I invited myself to go out to Death Valley with Paul Sharp and the guy. I invited myself.
Bro, how can you not invite yourself, bro? Hey, dude, but speaking of Anna, bro, it freaked me out when I pulled up to your house, dude. Like, I don't know if I scared her or not. I pulled up to your house. I guess she was going for her run. But I was like, dude, that's early, bro.
Mike Ayala, and you still show up. Because I love my dog. I love my boys. What can I say? You know what? And if my boys invite me, they think highly enough to invite me, I'm going to go. I'm going to try my best. If I have the time, I'm going to try my best. You know, my wife trusts me. I'm a good dude. I try to be a good guy at least. I try to be. And so if my boys invite me, they think highly enough to call me. Who cares if I might have been the third or fourth guy on the list? Hey, you know what? I'm still going to try to show up. I'm going to still try to show up for my dogs, you know, and they'll tell you. Andy showed up for one beer, but you know what I did? I showed up right there. So, Mike, hey, you call me again, I'll show up.
There you go.
All right, Brucey, good times tonight. As we close out right now, what were your thoughts? I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on the Ryder Cup. Just your final thoughts, like as a general. Like, were you disappointed? Did you expect it? Did you see this coming? What were your thoughts?
Dude, I was disappointed so much, dude, that and I heard your conversation earlier, dude, and it's like, dude, Europe fucking lives for this shit, bro. Like, lives for this shit. They consider themselves a family and all that shit, and I felt like US was like, dude, like, they had no fucking emotion, even though getting beat in Rome, like, I just feel like they still don't take it that serious, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like when Lowry gets into it, when Hatton was like, dude, I'm like, come on. Yeah, US didn't show that, dude, until Sunday when they knew they had to come back.
And Alex on the first part of the show, I'm so thankful to have Alex, and I have a hard time saying his last name, Lauzon, right?
Yeah,
Lauzon.
He said something. I heard something about lasagna, dude.
He said lasagna, so it's Lauzon, right? And from Course of Life podcast, he said some great things in regards to how, you know what, the United States, we don't know how to have good fandom. We don't know. Is it we don't know how to have good fandom, or is it just European? I mean, is it just different because, you know, the game of golf was invented on that side, and I just I hate that, right? I hate that we don't have our catchy tunes, right? We don't say that, hey, USA is terrified and Europe's on fire. I'm like, we have nothing. We have Brucey.
Think about it.
You know,
golf and soccer, right?
You know, Brucey.
Golf and soccer. That's all they have.
You know what we'll say? It's just kind of like, I hate doing the UTSA chant all the time. I hate it. Like, I love my school. I love my school. But you know what? I hate it when someone goes UT like SA. Like, okay, I can do it one time here and there, right? Like we score a touchdown, I'll do it. Somebody just, you know, it's just, I'm like, it's like the USA chant. You know what I mean? I mean, we need somebody like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan made it cool to rep USA. Did he not?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Hey,
dude,
get on my back, brother. I'll carry you across the Pacific.
Hey, dude, but dude, you cannot tell me, dude. Again, not to get too off to the side, dude, but when Trump showed up, dude, bro, I thought like the whole crowd just went like that. To me, would have been like, dude. Like, dude, our fucking president's here, bro. Like, let's fucking go, dude. And especially, but I just love the fact that he showed up in golf shoes, bro. I'm like, dude, nobody's going to pick you up. They don't want you to play.
hey, just in case. Just in case anybody needs me, you know, like. But you know what, bro? It reminds me of the pendejos that go to Valero and they're wearing their golf shoes and they're clack, 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 clack.
Yeah, dude. Who does that?
How many times, bro? How many times these, bro? Hey, don't lie. You wanted to wear some of yours. Don't lie.
No, I'll wear my
stop.
Jordan 1 lows. I wear my
Okay,
Jordan 1
those are different because
that's what I'm
like
saying.
I'm not buying regular shoes. I'm buying Jordan lows that are golf shoes.
I'm not wearing my foot joys out there. I'm not gonna wear my foot joys, my classics or whatever. I'm not gonna wear like my Jordan spikes. You know what I mean? But
The high top. You're gonna wear the high tops.
I know, that's what I'm saying. All fluorescent, bro. But nah, dude. I just think like Keegan. I think Keegan was hungry, dude. Keegan was good, but he was. I don't know, dude. I just think that the parents were fucked up. Scotty didn't show up when he was supposed to show up. I'm fucked up on Scotty right now, bro. I think he deserved it because he was the number one player. But dude, he does not show up when it's time to produce, bro.
See, and I told Alex, I said, man, Alex, why didn't they say the song "Scotty Doesn't Know"? Scotty doesn't know. And I'm like this, bro. That was the number one fictional song, like from a movie. Scotty Doesn't Know. That's like the number one
Road trip.
fake. Yeah, but that's the number one fake song from a movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like this. Damn, it was catchy. It was catchy, right?
Dude,
like,
did you know that I never knew it was Matt Damon until later, dude? Like I watched it when I was younger, right, dude? But I didn't know it was Matt Damon until like later on. I'm like, that's fucking Matt Damon. What the fuck? That's crazy, bro.
I know, bro. And that chick was hot too. Good for Matt Damon.
Don't tell Scotty.
Scotty doesn't
dude.
know.
Excuse me.
It's like this. He gives that guy the nickel. Hey, I quit. I buy my own hotel.
Yeah.
When they're in Bratislava. Hey. He's like, I'll buy my own hotel now.
Hey, dude, you know she died? Like the girl?
Yeah, I know, bro. I thought she was cute. She kind of looked weird, but I thought she was cute too. Right? Didn't you think? I thought it was a great movie, like low budget movie. I mean, it had Matt Damon, but no other big stars, right? No other big stars, so it was pretty awesome right there. All right, and well, you know, I said my piece with Alex in regards to the Ryder Cup. I told you, did I not tell you? Did I not tell you? Did I not call it? Did I not call it that I knew Europe was gonna win? I just attention to detail, bro. Like Luke Donald he's a leader, bro. Like, I mean, some guys are just like, and all the guys from Europe, they love him, bro. Do you see how much they love that guy? Do you see how much they're like, I'll play with whoever. Yeah, play. Yeah. Yes, you got it. Like, I want you got it. Like, and I think that's the thing, bro, is just that it's these guys are so disciplined that you just tell them the pairings, and you know what? They believe. They have without a doubt that Luke Donald is the one that can get the job done. Now, I don't know, man. I think he might tarnish his career if he tries to go for that three-peat. Like, I think, man, I think it takes a toll on people.
But didn't we talk about this before, dude? That like we talked about that if U.S. loses, which is they did already, right? We the previous one after Rome, that when we go back over there, that the only person who can probably take us to the promised land, we talked about that was Tiger. We talked about that, bro. Like that's the only guy that could. Because remember, we talked about it. We wouldn't want to use Tiger at Bethpage because it's like, dude.
They want to use Tiger. And the thing is, there's a lot of insight. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes about Tiger being the one at Celtic Manor right there in 2027 in Ireland. They said, I think somebody in his circle of like business partners or something down the line has like a big stake in Celtic Manor, right? And so they said that it's a big possibility that there could be something, an extra incentive for Tiger being the captain of that team. I mean, and tell me, bro, how much buzz? Like we thought Keegan created buzz, right? Selecting a player that was captain that should have maybe even picked himself, right? Like how much freaking buzz, and that would bring Tiger back into the fold, which everybody wants, right?
Yeah. Like you would see like his old Tiger, like his old the fist pump. You would see all that. But going back to the Europe and stuff, bro. U.S. was already bitching about getting paid and how much they should get paid, and I'm not gonna do this, and I don't want to work.
Europe didn't get paid.
Do this.
Europe
like, dude, I don't give a fuck. We don't need to get paid.
They asked him.
I just want to whoop on U.S.
They asked him. They asked him if they wanted to get paid, and they said no.
Donations, right? Give it to a charity or some shit.
Bro, you have to be intimidated by guys like that.
And their uniforms always suck too, dude. Like,
bro, they're wearing Augusta. They're wearing they're wearing the Augusta freaking brand, Port Authority.
Oh, fuck, bro?
OGO.
Over here, Ralph Lauren.
OGO.
Like,
OGO.
oh,
Bro, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, you can see all their sweat stains and their alcas and everything, bro. Like, I mean, it's just pobrecito, bro. Like, I feel bad for him, but I don't feel bad for him because they whooping ass.
yeah.
Like,
Because at the end of the day, you're like, dude, I don't care how I look. I don't care what I'm wearing. We're just spanking their fucking ass, and it's embarrassing towards us. You know what I mean? And
bro,
it's like we talked
they're
about
like
the last
this
time.
Rory, like, bro.
That shit, dude. Rory was getting into it, bro. When that Rory told that fan, like, what did he tell him? Like, shut the fuck up, or like,
Bro, and he went and he was like this.
yeah,
Bro,
and then, like the beer can, like somebody threw a beer can to his wife.
But you know what, bro? But ultimately, the dude backed it up. Like Alex said, they were just striping and they were making putts left and right, bro. Like, and I think maybe that's the thing too, is maybe we didn't know how to act because how can we be good fans when nothing positive is happening on this end?
Exactly. On this end, bro. But anyway, then going back to your TGL, dude, I like it, dude. I like it, bro. I know you said you didn't like it, but
Do you like playing the simulator? Do you like playing the simulator?
No, mine is
I'm
a
asking
simulator.
you. No, that's what I'm
Mine
asking you.
is a
Do you like playing the simulator?
Of course, I want to play real golf. But how can they do? Maybe can they do a 9-hole? Okay, you ever played yet Corpus, the Firefly? Have you played that yet?
I refuse to play it right now.
Okay, but like, do you think something like that, like a 9-hole?
Well, I think
of thing would be cool?
I think
I like the whole
Mike, Mike Ayala, a good buddy of ours, and one of his real good friends, RG, right? He is. Has connections to some teams, some grass league golf teams, right? They played out in the course that I played out at Goat Hill, and Mike was there about a month ago, with RG and Gowie and several other pros out there, right? And they're playing which is a very walkable course, short course, right? It's only 4,600 for 18 holes, and I think that is more. I think that's more entertaining. Right, I think that's more entertaining to the masses. But like Alex stated about TGL, it's not the golf that gets him going. It's all the other things, right? It's their interactions, it's their talking, it's their shit talking, it's leading up to a shot. Yeah, their banter, right? And I think I can agree with that, right? Like I can agree with that as
those charity events, like that one that what was it, like Tiger and Rory lost to Spieth and Justin,
and that's cool.
Some of that stuff, I think that's cool, dude. That's cool shit.
I think it can be, and I think it's all about how it's done, right? I think it's all about how it's done. The one I like is the one they have at Butler Pitch and Putt. It's the Tito's Classic. It's 9 holes out at Butler Pitch and Putt in Austin, right in the heart of downtown Austin, and I love that. I love that little track. Gosh, man, I wish every city needs a place like Butler Pitch and Putt, right? Right in the heart of the city where you can get 9 in, you can get it out there, you can walk your dog, you can take your kid in a stroller. It's just such a great vibe, right? As weird as Austin is, that is such a great vibe for downtown Austin. And I think that's one thing that makes Austin different from us is that they have somewhere like that to go. People say, oh, it's San Pedro. And I said, San Pedro's become, I love the management there. I love Javier Garcia. He's a great general manager. I think a lot of the heart and soul of what was the old San Pedro has been ripped away. There's not a lot of nostalgia there. The thing about Butler Pitch and Putt is I think they've kept the nostalgia there. I think
that whole thing, you sent me that one time where you put your ball down and it goes down
and that's old school. Yeah, it's old school, bro. And I love that. And I think maybe putting the putting course there, which Osman said something a while back and it's does anybody use that? Oh, they only use it on Tuesday nights, and I think there's not a lot of place to go and grind. That's not the place to go and grind. That's a great place to go and have food, have drinks, the atmosphere. I think that's a great place. Yeah. But if you want to go and grind, unfortunately, that's not the place.
It's turning into what's that place? The putt place, Pop Strokes, kind of turning into Pop Strokes.
It's not that type of place. And you know what? I knew they were going to have to. They do it like Pop Stroke now. You pay one fee, you can play there the whole day, right? I knew you weren't going to be able to do one fee and then you got to pay. You got to pay again to do it, right? Exactly. And I think that's just where you took some of the nostalgia away. And I think we all ultimately, if we're an old school golfer, we're trying to find that nostalgia, right? That nostalgic. Yep. And I think it's hard nowadays, right? Because everybody is making things for the dollar, right? And I think that's what we're still trying to capture. We want those sundown deals. We want that starter just to, hey, you want to play? Oh, hey, take a cart, go for it, right? And I think ultimately that's what we're looking for. And I think as we wrap up the show, it's been so great to have you back on. And I think that's where I differ from people. I always tell people is that you know what? I'm not trying to create like golf, like playing content. I always say that to you because you've always told me for years, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. And I said, it's okay to dabble here and there. And I think when we do those things, it makes it even that much more special because we do those little things, right? Not that we're constantly doing it and doing it because there's this one guy that I go back and forth with on TikTok. And his name, I think it's the ATX golfer. I think that's...
Oh, yeah, dude. I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him.
And you know what? And he says, one of the best country clubs in Texas. And I said, Cimarron Country Club in the Valley? Like...
Wow.
And then he said, one of the best golf courses in Texas. And he said, the Firefly. And I said, like a 9-hole course?
Going, bro?
That's what I'm saying. You know what? And I'm like this. And then I tell him, I said, do you really think it's one of the best courses? I just do it so it pops up more in the search. And I'm like... I said, well, you're just trying to do it. You're doing it for clicks. And I'm like, and again, you know what? Alex said
giving real advice and real
I said, you know what?
Knowledge.
I said, I'm a hater. I am a hater. But you know what? I don't want to be the next guy that doesn't support the next guy. I don't want to be that guy that doesn't support the next guy because I understand how hard it is. I've always told you, you know what? Somebody wants to start a pot, bro, start one. What do I always tell everybody? Start one.
Hey, try it,
right?
bro.
I said, try it.
See how it is. Yeah.
I'm fighting right now during football season just to put out content. And I said that to somebody the other day. I said, hey, how's the show going? And I said, man, the show is what it is right now because I can't put my TLC into it.
Effort.
Yeah, I can't because I'm trying to put it elsewhere, right? I'm putting the extra time elsewhere. And I said it's content. It is what it is, and it's out there, right?
Yeah, and it's like our boy Conrad, like in Alice, bro. Like it's a little out there, dude, but I like it. I like that he's doing his own thing. He's playing the course. He's talking his game, dude, and it's just cool to see golf from his angle and his perspective. And it's just like I kind of like him doing his little thing. It's like how we were doing like the 2 bros 1 hole. Like I liked it. Like I thought that was a good angle coming from like seeing others play golf from their perspective, and I thought like it's a whole different. Just view and vibe.
And that's what I'm saying. And I don't knock Conrad for what he's doing. And again, like he's some guy that I'll support him as well. And again, like it's just I'm not gonna try to tell you it's one of the best courses when it's not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to and you know what, and I'm not searching for clicks. I mean, do I want to be noticed? Right, I always tell you, definitely yes.
Yeah.
But I also want people to say it's like, man, that dude wasn't lying. Like, man, like, you know what? Or say like when a place does have a good vibe. You know what I mean? Like, whether or not, you know what, Golf Club of Texas is one of the best courses. I always say, how many times have we gone there and just had a blast? Like just a blast. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm right. Am I telling you right?
Yeah.
Now how many times have you gone out to Mission and outside of maybe Ray's Bar and Grill have you had like just a great vibe? Not a lot. What about Northern Hills?
Ooh, no, the vibe's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. What about Almost?
Yeah, same thing too. Like
you know what? Silverhorn's got great vibes. Silverhorn's got badass vibes. The Quarry got some great vibes too, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you is that you can't say like these courses have great. Even Randolph, the vibe. It's a great course. Like nobody stuck around. Like nobody stuck around for drinks. It was just me, Maya, it was me, Maya, and Noe. You know what? Afterwards, like it was like Jeff Gonzalez. Like it was. There was no vibes. The vibe, the golf vibes didn't exist. You know what I mean? And that's just there's truths out there, and we try to tell people the truth. And I guess, but again, it's from our view, right? It's from our view.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Brucey. New thing I'm starting, and I want you as we've welcomed you back on the show, and I think you've earned another episode to be on.
Ooh, come on.
We don't say in the game of life, you know what, nothing's OB. It's just because of the theme song. What's the theme song of Rory Black Roy's? What's the name of the song?
That's Golf, bro. That one?
That's golf, bro.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
That's what you gotta say. You gotta say.
Okay, ready?
No, you
golf,
say it.
bro.
That's golf, bro.
Yeah.